Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Right!
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Power was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Timberwolves.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
19, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go.
Watson trying again here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
19, Tiger, 9. Here we go. Start.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Bears nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Kings, 180. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. It's taken in by Lee. Oh, the football's loose. And the Commanders pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
1st down throw, Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Monte Mapu. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Sticking with Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Baker out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third and long, Mayfield. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. That's JSN. Smith and Jig on the quick slant. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trap 50, trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Watson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Ready?
No throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. Ready?
Watson to throw it. Got his target, it's Higgins. Keeps it moving. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Offense in position now, it's first and goal. Mitchell. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14. Bears nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down. Here's Baker. Connecting on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He has this down to the 34. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, we're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Waller with the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is Henderson on second down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first
From
down.
the gun, Mayfield. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
Hey, alert!
Here we go, it's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
First and 10 from the 32.
18 Cardinal, 60.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down. First
Let's go.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 line.
Mitchell up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He was brought down by a year.
So second and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Sixty Maverick. Go.
Working from the gun, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him, he's got space. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Orange, Richard Mille, on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Gliss, I wouldn't want to be a
lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, play.
Tucker on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 21. Bears nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Henderson here on the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's him on the in route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Here's Watson to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Washington 1st down.
Watson. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
On the jump.
Washington Commanders.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, Watson to throw. Brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking slant route, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Baker. Forced out to his right. Moving right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw here, Mayfield. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bears 6.
Now Prater on to send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Go! 65, Viking, 8, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They go play action. Watson. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pioneer, Buffalo 18. Steady.
First down throw, Watson. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Bears 31, Bears 6.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Trying it inside here to Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. He breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he rarely gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's a It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Intended for Smith and Jigma, but it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Commanders take over
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 11. Come on. 19, 70, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Now Watson on the play fake. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Mitchell on the carry. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Okay, ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
60
That's another Washington first down.
Watson on 1st and 10. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. Ooh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. Two in a row now slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Mims with the grab. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Start.
Finds Higgins for another grab. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those are the short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
180! What's up?
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
On the check.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Mitchell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
So Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense to the line for second down.
Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
On the jump. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds Mims. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Shut up.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders running him out of the building. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
180.
It's Henderson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The give now to Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the right side, Henderson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
Under the pistol, Henderson. He's got it in the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's up to the Bears. First down. First and goal, Chicago.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
Bears 14.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been that kind of game.
And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass brought in. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead.
Bears 49. Bears 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. This is Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Here's Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears trying to do some window dressing. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Watch out!
Now a handoff to Algier. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Alert, alert! 180!
Desperation time here on 4th. Waller with the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Sticking with Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the Commanders pick this one up. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield. Unable to connect with his running back. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave the momentum on. It's not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you too. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And oh, he got it. Interception. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Trucking on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. 30. The 10. At the 5. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but, hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but, hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you can do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Ready, ready. Get up.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.